Well, I'm a little bit fashionably late on this, but we are going to be checking out Fashion Police Squad, which released August 15th, 2022 by Mopeful Games and No More Robots. And let me tell you, there's something truly unique about this because this is probably one of the first retro-inspired FPS games that involves zero violence. Like, you are not shooting technically people to death. Let me get into more of this. Even at this moment, our fashionable city is under assault. Baggy pants, dull suits, sightings of socks with sandals. My God. A message needs to be sent, and it needs to be sent in style. Time to serve some good old-fashioned justice. So what we're looking at is calling all officers. I've got a fashion crime in progress, and I'm mobilizing all Fashion Police Squad members. Grab your belt of justice and your tailor-made sewing machine. We've got some fashion justice to dispense. So this is a humorous retro FPS where you fight against fashion crime using attire-enhancing weaponry. All right, let's go with a fabulous experience for the fashion enthusiasts who want a balanced FPS experience, a more challenging experience that has been tailor-made for the chic experience FPS enjoyer. I'm not sure what I want to do. Do I want to do fashion my passion, or you reap what you sow? I'm not sure how this impacts the gameplay. You know, like, do enemies just have more HP and do more damage? Like, how does the difficulty kick in? You know, let's go ahead and do reap what you sow. Officer 1373 got a 1031. Fashion crime in progress. 130 or 135th in Queen. Gray suit male adult. That's a GSMA. A Gizma. Gizma? 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 Anyway. Suspect is 36 years of age, gray hair with all gray clothing, possible gray hair. I sense a theme. This is Sergeant Des. 10-4 in pursuit, aka leave it to me, I got this. Hey partner, listen up. I'm on the scene. The streets over here are full of stressed out, bland gray activity of a corporate nature. My God. You better get your sass over here ASAP. Roger that. I'm a clear Moneymaker Boulevard and head on over there. Sit tight, over. Suspect spotted. Codename Dull Suit. Fashion crime 2 drab. Classy, look at that. Oh, he's so happy. 1 dull suit colorized. Nice. Are all your loans in order? I love how all the enemies have voiceover, and it just is perfect with the character. Are all your loans in order? All right, we got to get that watch that's behind us. Rip. No! You have to, like, control the jump in midair. It's not... It ain't easy. Oh, God. Picked up swag, 15 armor. Damn, I'm looking good. So bow ties are 5. And fancy watches, 15. Oh, we're getting our drink on. Large mocktail, health 32. So you can pick up things that increase your armor temporarily within the stage and health. Dude, did you just pick up a cocktail from the ground and drink it? Hell yeah. A mocktail. It was refreshing. Sheesh. You must have a killer immune system. Oh, Lord, they're chucking everything. You could call them Chuck Norris, the way they're chucking these things. Lime instead of apple. Nice. Oh, shit. Oh, we found it. Neon bra. Too flashy. You jerk? All right. It felt like shooting him just to shoot him. Oh, no. Oh, this is not good. Suspect spotted. Loose suit. Unfit suit is the fashion crime. Yes, his suit has decent color intensity, but it's an ill fit. Pull out the tailor-made. All right, now blast those clothes full of pins and needles. Give them the structure of a proper suit. Nice work. I see another gray spot a few blocks over. Here's the location. Go check it out. So now we have to think about it in the sense of one, shotgun, and then like an AR, like an assault rifle, basically. But then you have to think about, well, what am I using, or what enemy am I facing? So if I have this guy, the gray guys, and then a guy on a scooter, I gotta real quick take out the gray guys, make sure I get the guy in the scooter, and then flip over to get the guy in the suit. Oh, looks like we hit a dead end. Ain't no thing. I'll just use the belt of justice to swing from that flagpole and jump over the wall. Remind me how did that work again? Step 1, jump forward and hit that flagpole with the belt. Hop off the swing and fly. Let me show you. Whoop. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, that alley looks nasty. Make sure not to fall in there. This is actually stupid fun. Love it. All right. Wouldn't it be awesome to do this in real life? Oh, fudge. Somehow we, like, flung over it. That's impressive. Yeah, I will say switching weapons with the wheel doesn't feel as good as switching it with just the num keys. Usually I'm more of like a wheel person, but it doesn't work for me as well in this game. Nice. He's got dudes in big suits. Human shields. I hate to see it. But I like how it changes it up so you're not just spamming the shotgun and then it gets really boring. So that's nice. There we go. Look at you, stud muffin. Look at you go. All right, so you can go back to missions 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we're going with a 4. Des, you ready yet? We gotta go. Hold your corsets. I gotta get my style right. You reap what you sow. Mission 4. Best time NA. Swag, crime, secrets. Start. You've unlocked the extra flashy accessories. New drip unlocked. What? No kidding. Oh, that's funny. So the look of your character can change as you level up. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Who's in charge here?
Oh, shit. Suspect spotted. The Karen. Ill-fitting dress. Oh, shit.
Excuse me.
Oh, God, she flies like a frickin' flying squirrel. Oh, not good. Phew, that was one angry loose potato sack wearing Karen. Did you get hit with the pepper spray? Oh, God. Nah, I dodged it with a few well-timed supermodel poses. Tailoring that potato sack seemed to do wonders. You might be able to make it work with just a belt as well. Sounds about right. Attention all units, multiple code Karens reported in your vicinity. Oh boy. What's up? Hey. You know, with these Karens, I feel like I'm playing CSGO.
My apologies.
Yes, you take damage if you stay long enough in it. Where is she? I heard her. Where is she? Oh, she's down there. Ma'am? The hell?
No! Touch me!
Oh, God! Okay, she was in the ground. It was a trap!
Look, Fashion Police over there.
I wasn't joking too much. The tour is socks with sandals.
Fashion Police over there.
Gasp! He's wearing socks with sandals. Quickly, equip a sock gnome by pressing 3. Oh, God. Nice. Now, throw the sock gnome at the culprit, and it'll seek out a sock to steal. So, wait. So, we hit him with the belt to stun him, and then we go to 3 to throw the sock gnome. So, 1 gnome for each sock. Got it. Let's see how far these sock gnomes can fly. So it's kind of like a weird damage over time grenade. Socks with sandals are back. I thought they were eradicated during the great influencer bust of 20. Ooh, we're getting into Cloudy Town. Deep Coat, are you here? Ooh, fancy. Hello, Mr. Desmond. Hey, what's poppin', Deeps? I live for your new bowler hat. Who's the designer? Oh, this old thing? It's Dill Picker. Yes, from the Celery Collection. Anyways, based on my intel, you seem to be after Art and Cup, the super legendary tailor? That's right. Have you got any dirt on him? He's a well-respected tailor who likes to keep to himself. No matter how hard I try, I cannot find any dirt on him. Also, he wears the freshest clothes, eats at the chillest restaurants, and hangs out with the hottest dudes. So I'm afraid my gut tells me your clue was so last season, and you should just drop it. Anyways, how's the Fab Slap Glove? Have you been using it much? I heard it's amazing, like a piece of art. Don't try to change the subject. The glove's kooky, all right? But yeah, we got to at least talk to the tailor. The evidence we have points to his shop. Now, what evidence would that be exactly? Well, we got a pretty big lead. Des. Can it? He doesn't need to know. Didn't you say you could help us? Well, of course. If you got some damning evidence against Mr. Ka, you can't just turn the other cheek. Other chic. I've left you blue scissors in the next room. Now I have to skedaddle. Something important just came up. Ta-ta. I feel like this is either Art and Cut or someone related to him. That's what it just feels like, at least. Sexy.
Come here.
Good. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to stop.
I was beautiful all along.
Wow.
You me?
Excuse you.
Wow.
You know. Oh, you can actually stun them. Oh, that's cool. Nice. So you can actually stun those guys and bomb them that way. That's cool. There we go. Sweet. Very cool. Good to know. Oh my god, it's Guy Fieri. The flamer way too lit, bruh. It's a creeper. He's gonna flash me. Yes, he is. The flasher. Oh no, an elegant exposure. Oh wait. Well, that was unsettling to say the least. I'm gagging. I can't imagine anything worse that he could have shown us under that jacket. Remember to check what he flashes first. It could be any type of fashion crime underneath that trench coat. Oh. That's interesting. Okay. So it's not always going to be the shotgun we're using. Oh, hell no. Ah. Fashion arguments on glitter. I give you Uwu Senpai swag, man. Oh, he's got a power glove. Oh, loses.
How are you, gentlemen? All your lace are belong to us.
Aha, you're the one who's been bugging us and halting our progress. Ha ha ha. I've been monitoring your skills. Our duel will be legendary. Hope you two have a nice time with my tech-savvy henchman. Now I gotta roll. Ta-ta. He has Cloud's sword. Yep, that's true. With binary code off of it. He kind of looks like Mouse from the Matrix as well, a little bit, but like bulkier.
Hyperdrive activated.
Okay, so if we really are aggressive on him and really focus on him, and we get his shield down and he starts getting electrified, his stuff disappears. Like his drones and stuff go away. Fuck, I'm too close. There we go. See, drones are gone. We don't have to worry about it. Oh my god, what the hell? This fight seems like it really is, though. Well, nice nod to Metal Gear Solid. Oh, sheet, did I take the red pill or something? Des. Hackerman trapped you inside one of his virtual reality mega servers. Say, what now? I feel like I'm turning into ones and zeros. I gotta get out of here. I'm getting a strong energy signal up ahead. It's probably what's powering this whole thing. Use the wet ones to slide and jump forward until you reach the source and destroy it. Oh my god. Alright. Again, where my character doesn't jump. Okay.
Attack activated.
Oh, we gotta do another one? Get hyped. Okay, something a little different. Hey, it's Wolfenstein. Flash Old Doom.
Alert.
Oh, fuck. Well, I chose poorly. Press F to pay respects. Nice. right on the runway. I will say the humor is actually great. The puns are great. It's silly, but it just works so well. And the game consistently keeps delivering. Keeps delivering the humor. Some great Easter eggs, different kinds of games and stuff too, which is great. Oh, we missed a secret. This is freaking hilarious, by the way. There's so many great concepts, and there's a lot of creativity behind the boss fights, but I still do feel that no matter how crazy that last boss fight was, even though we are also on one of the top difficulties too, which doesn't help, but that boss fight was almost way too long. It quickened up as we got to the second server, but getting through the first section to get to the first server, taking down the first server, to then get into the second, it just took a little too long. But then it quickened up, which helped. And the humor at the end really helps give you a moment to, like, get rid of some of that stress. They're doing a very good job. But, yeah, I would have said to, like, shorten up that fight just a little bit more.
Sexy.
Oh, hold E will skip the dialogue? I might have to do that. Because it's just very distracting. Especially because there's just so much stuff on the screen already. Hello, Samara. How are you? This is so creepy to see. Because they got people on the roofs, they got people coming in from all over. There's so many people too. And it's frustrating because you can accidentally hit a civilian, or you can, for some reason, you can shoot the person you should be shooting with the right ammo, and it'll say you missed, but yet they get staggered. And I'm like, I didn't miss, but. So there's a weird thing going on there. I like the concept. It's definitely like hectic. It's interesting because they've actually made sniping very hectic, like the rest of the first-person shooter aspects of the game, which is cool. The fact that you get that if you're looking for that, right? Because if you're playing this type of game, you want that energy. You don't want it to be super slow-paced then. You're getting that even with the snipers. They've done a very good job of having the tension and the energy build even for the sniping element. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like with the rooftop and everything else, it might be a little bit too much. But it's really interesting, though, for sure. Oh, oh, a secret. I was gonna say 3 of them? I love the nods to the different games too, based on the fashions here. Like or even just like different films and games and entertainment. Like we have the character dressed up like Harry Potter in one. This one I think is Kingdom Hearts, right? Oh, that's probably the next stop. I see you made it. Pick up the weapon on the table and I'll teach you how to slay. Oh, boy. Oh, God. You made us a brand new gun? Yes, Stitch. I've designed this weapon to be the ultimate fashionizer. It shoots full vacuum-packed wardrobe rockets that explode in a burst of glitter and fab energy. It can solve any crime. Why don't you try it out? So if we don't have our fab attack, our fab glove, we can use this. Yeesh, this gun is lit. I'm impressed. But wait, there's more. Hell, Billy Mays here. If you press mouse 2 while the rocket's traveling, it will split off into smaller rockets? Are you fucking kidding me? Oops, my bad. Hold on. I present to you the BFG. Oh, wait, the BFG. Big Fashionable Gun. Oh, that's okay, I guess. What? You don't like the name? I thought it was pretty good. I think I've heard it somewhere before. How about we change the name to the Wardrobe Launcher? Ah, nice. That's fresh. The Wardrobe. I like that too, actually. The WDL. I love it. Well, call it what you want. Well, and I'm stuck. What bondage hell show are you? Thanks, game. Suspect spotted. Gimp suit. Indecent exposure. So it throws a chain and it crawls at you, which is creepy as hell. You tell me. Oh, dear God, it's a high heel. This kind of reminds me like something from out of like Earth Defense Force or something. His code is too fashionable. Try to bring it down his drone. All right, watch out for the lines. Then he's gonna do this, the needles. There we go, but we got the drone. Jump through the O's. I love this. I love like his fashion changes and he becomes different enemies. But it's enemies we're kind of familiar with, or like concepts we're kind of familiar with. Oh, look at his little raincoat. Like, the concepts behind the fashion and the attacks are really fucking clever and fun. No, no, no. It takes you forever to throw that damn thing. Yeah, you're almost... See, that's a tough thing. They have a shotgun, but you're almost better off getting really close to them so you can actually hit them. Oh my god. Shit. That was on me. Time for another game. That outfit won't do. How about we change you into... Are you literally going to turn me into every enemy?
Bruh.
How long are you going to drag this fight out for? Jesus Christ. I just, like... I'm not here to play Tony Hawk. I don't... Like, I don't understand. Oh my god, the jump not working is really becoming a bitch. There are times where the jump just doesn't register. For fuck's sake. I think the game just has me so frustrated right now and like exhausted because this boss fight has kept going on for way too long that I'm just, yeah, I'm just getting like tired. I'm getting like boss fatigue. It's just too much. Like, they have some great ideas, but they're abusing it. It's like this could have been put into like 5 other different fights, you know? And like the whole like become other enemies could have totally have been their own like level instead of part of the boss fight. I just think it's too much. It's too many, like, cool ideas put together. It's like someone got really excited. I was like, but we got all these great ideas. This could really work. Could be really cool. And it's like, well, that's great, but... can I please get... Oh, I still have 2 wardrobes. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. I'm getting so distracted with... Getting so tired from this boss fight. That's why she's not delivering more stuff. Everything turned out well in the end. Jesus Christ. I think that's it. How are you feeling, Mr. Code? Ow, my head hurts. You can call me Run. Any sign of my brother? It's weird. He seems to have disappeared, but my fashion sense tells me he's still around. Beefcoat did us a solid. Now let's take Runt to the parole ball. I'm sure DC will be watching his brother strut his stuff. You're a winner, baby. I don't feel like it. I feel tired, worn out, and frustrated. I think they had some great ideas. So overall, gunplay feels solid. Mobility is really a lot of fun. Between bouncing off things, using your belt and everything like that, being able to use your belt for stuns. Like, they thought about so many creative, unique ways of using weapons and items for mobility's sake, as well as for combating different enemies. The different enemy types are really well layered and really are interesting. And the voiceover, the little sound bits and stuff for each character is hilarious and great. It's quirky, but it goes all out in that quirk and really sells it. The problems. The last 2 bosses overstay their welcome. There are certain areas where if you are on anything over normal difficulty, it's just pure spam hell, and it's just annoying as hell. It just feels almost impossible. It's not, but it really just does feel almost impossible because you're just constantly getting bombarded and spammed and getting hit to death from every single angle. I also am not a huge fan of the fact that in certain situations you just have to use one weapon, because in games like this, it's all about the strategy and trying to build different strategies around different weapons and how you move about the space. But then when you just force people into a situation where it's like, yep, we're going to be very linear even with the weapons, where it's like you just have to use the wardrobe weapon. You have to. There's no way around it. It takes away some of that fun creativity, and it's just like, okay, yay, it's a mechanic that you're forcing me to do. And it kind of breaks me out of being engaged with the game. So I didn't really care for those moments either. And the last boss fight had so many creative ideas, so many really cool ideas that should have just been like 4 or 5 other boss fights. There were times where it's just like, this was cool, this could have been its own mission. Or this was cool, this should have been a separate boss fight. But to have it all in one, I just got tired at the end. I wasn't feeling rewarded. I just wanted it to be done with. And so therefore, I kind of stopped caring about the story. I kind of stopped caring about really anything else I had just done because I was getting spammed to death. And I had beaten the boss what felt like already 5 times, and then you were telling me to do it again, which was really frustrating. So I do appreciate some of the checkpoints once we figured out, okay, you just want me to diminish his shield once again, all over again, and then we can move into the next section of the fight. Okay. Was the switching into being the drab people or the unfashionable people interesting? Yes. Should that have been done in another level? Yes. I think it was very cool. Again, this game has so many clever ideas that all tie together and all have great commentary on society in a way. It was just too much. You're cramming way too much in too little space, basically. The game became the tiny suit enemies. Where it's like, I can't breathe. You know, like, literally my pants are too tight. I can barely move. Things like that. So it at times overstayed its welcome. You started feeling kind of tired on the Hackerman fight, because it's like, okay, it's still going. We got 3 servers. Probably should have been 2. Concepts are interesting. Now, I do like the change up between platforming and action and platforming and action. That was a lot of fun. I do appreciate that. And the sniper concept was very cool. I like how it broke up everything quite a bit. And the car chase. against the supposed turncoat, or, well, I should say deep coat, which ends up being turncoat, right? But the sniping was interesting. The sniping, I liked the concept, but you had to be so specific on where you hit the person, which I guess, yeah, you're aiming for the hair, you're aiming for the shoes, what's unfashionable. But sometimes it was just like you had so many people in front, you couldn't really do it. Or you still hit where you should, and it said you missed the shot. Then they stagger, and you're like, what's going on? So there was a little bit of like kind of wonkiness, it felt like, with that. But I appreciate the concept. Like, I knew what they were trying to do there, and I was like, okay, cool. And again, overall, I think it was nice how it broke it up, you know, as a whole. Like, it wasn't just like more run and gun arena, more run and gun arena, more run and gun arena. Okay, let's change up the flow a little bit while still keeping that energy up. Because even for sniping, they kept the energy up. Enemies were coming in, they were coming in from different sides, you had different enemy types or different ammo types and stuff like that. Like, I could definitely appreciate that. How they still kept the energy up while still changing the pace of it in a way. So there's some really talented stuff, you know, talented skill behind this game. Some fantastic ideas. It's just things tend to overstay their welcome, drag on too much spam, too much area effect spam, especially with enemies that can sometimes go through solid objects, and their attacks can go through solid objects, which is really frustrating. It felt like a lot of times the mechanics did not properly work for you because you're getting spammed so much to death that it felt like the game was having a hard time keeping up. So what you were trying to do wouldn't work, like using your belt to maneuver and swing across from point A to point B. It just stopped working because it stopped working for me multiple times. Whereas for the enemy, it was no problem. It always worked, you know? So those are some of the hiccups with it that kind of keep it back. So whereas I would have probably have given this like a 9 out of 10 for creativity and everything else, I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10 overall for total review. Again, I love the aspect of it, but then once we hit, especially on the hard difficulty, once we hit like around mission 9, mission 10, then it was just like, oh my god, more spam, more of the issues started coming out later on. But there's plenty of gameplay here. Again, some people said, oh, replayability in the reviews, there isn't really much. I think there is, because you can replay the missions to try to find all the secrets, to try to, again, perform better, get all the criminals, all the fashion crimes and stuff like that. And you have the different challenge missions as well. So whereas they say, oh, it's between, you know, maybe 4 to 6 hours in gameplay, maybe 7, depending how many times you die or whatever and what difficulty you're on. You can get more than that just by going back through and trying to improve your score with each mission. So there is some replayability here. I think it's very clever. The music, the soundtrack itself is great. It's spot on. The Easter eggs, the nods to other games and other forms of entertainment is great. So overall, it's a good experience, and it's a great lesson in game development, to be honest, especially for a first-person shooter, and keeping it fresh, keeping it interesting, and going with a unique idea and going all the way into it. Just too many ideas. I think this is also a good lesson in learning that sometimes too many great ideas is too many great ideas. Pull back, learn how to, you know, spread them out a little bit, and I think you have something really strong. But that's it for today's gameplay of Fashion Police Squad, or FPS, which I love that. If you enjoyed the gameplay, enjoyed the commentary and the review, feel free to follow here on Twitch at twitch.tv/MindMineTV. Follow live, chat away with us, or you can check this video out and many other videos, of course, out on YouTube at youtube.com/MindMineTV. So like, dislike, comment, tell me your thoughts on FPS shooters overall, how you love them, where you want to see them going. Or if you played this game, what are your thoughts on it? Share that in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.